Hello and welcome to another edition of Victor Alungi on Real Estate, your weekly real estate show that comes to you on all our social media platforms. This week we'll be continuing with the theme that we started early, in previous editions, which is actually looking at real estate contribution to the economy. And this week we'll be looking at it in a much more slightly different way, looking at the value of real estate within the global economy and even within the national economy. I will be looking at this more closely after this short break. Please don't go away. Welcome back. It's still Victor Alungi on Real Estate and your anchor, Victor Alungi. This week I said we'll be looking at real estate contribution in terms of value to the economy, both globally and nationally. We've, from our previous, episodes, we realized that real estate involves diverse activities which include planning, finance, construction, valuation, facilities and property management, as well as consultation and brokerage. The sector's economic importance, has been highlighted in previous episode, in terms of contribution to GDP and even employment. And just last week, we highlighted the importance of collaboration among professionals within the industry as being very, very important in ensuring that real estate contribution improves. Real estate deserves its special global attention in all respects. The total value of all properties in the world is put at about 217 trillion US dollars. And that is almost 3 times, about 2.7 times the world's GDP. And if we put this into context, total value of all the gold that has ever been mined in the world is about 6 trillion US dollars, which represents about 1/36 of property value. This is actually according to Saville research, and residential property actually is said to make up about 162 trillion US dollars. Commercial property, that's about 29 trillion dollars, while agriculture and forestry is said to make up 26 trillion US dollars. And by comparison, to equity, the total value of equities in the world is just 55 trillion US dollars. And if you look at that, that is just a fraction of property. So of this total global real estate asset value, what is the portion, that Nigeria represents? According to financial derivatives, the total value of real estate opportunities in this country, as we speak, is about 56 billion US dollars. And if you add that to the debt capital that we have, which we have spoken about in our earlier edition of this program, which is up to 900 billion US dollars, we will be looking at close to $1 trillion US dollars real estate asset value in Nigeria, which is quite huge. It is important to realize that all these analyses and information gives out one particular fact, that the real estate position in the economy, whether it is locally or globally, is actually measured in terms of its value. And this shows the importance of valuation in determining real estate's impact on the economy. But the truth of the matter is that valuation as a professional service is the most misunderstood component of real estate industry by the general public. But valuation underpins, major proportion of financial decisions in the economy, whether in the banking industry, whether in general economy or government or whatever. Valuation is key. Valuation is the process of determining the value or worth of an asset. And we have seen from a series of, corporate financial crisis or even global financial crisis, that the underlying, causes of all those crises are asset mispricing, which is valuation. And the point actually is that there is a need for that service to be properly regulated and to ensure that only competent professionals carry out valuation. Because a mistake made in the valuation of an asset within an economy can actually cause, economic dislocation, of serious proportion. And that is why it is important. And if we get it right, you get to a point where real estate will be positioned properly to make its own contribution and be properly, captured in the economy. So valuation should not be a service for all comers, and it is important that the public, policymakers, and even the client, understand the importance and also accord it the necessary recognition and respect that it deserves. Real estate is key to economic growth, no doubt, but valuation provides the mechanism by which real estate is presented in economic sense. In our next episode, we will be looking at certain issues surrounding real estate asset valuation in Nigeria and how this may impact, real estate position in the nation's economy. Please don't go away. I'll be back after this short break. Welcome back. It's still Victor Alonge on real estate. I remain your anchor, Victor Alonge. I want to thank you for being part of this program this week, and I hope you've enjoyed it and had a great time with us. I want to encourage you to get us your feedback. You can send your feedback to our addresses shown at the end of this program. Until we come your way again next week, please continue to keep safe. Goodbye.